tell you, I know exactly why Joe Rogan has a bubble gut. Alright guys, what's going on guys? It's Kevin from Crew Aesthetics, and now today I'm going to be talking about Joe Rogan. If you guys don't know who Joe Rogan is, which I'd be pretty surprised because most of you should know who he is a UFC commentator, and he also makes podcasts on his YouTube channel. Very well known. I think he's one of the most known podcasters of all time. The man has around 7 million subscribers, so I'd imagine. But today we're going to be talking about what the fuck is wrong with his gut. I mean, the man has a fucking big ass stomach. Like, if you saw his video the other day, it was not so long ago, I don't know, it was a couple weeks ago. People are, kind of getting in the fire on him because they're like, what the hell? Like, this guy has a fucking big ass gut. And, people are making a bunch of accusations saying it's because of, HGH abuse and all this shit, But surprisingly, my theory on what I believe on why he has the bubble gut, I honestly believe the reason why he has the bubble gut that he has, and I say this because when I was 14 years old, I'm 17 right now, 14, I had the same exact problem. When I was younger, I used to have the same issue. Now, the reason why I had the same issue, okay, and this is why I say the same issue is going for Joe Rogan, I believe it could be an anterior pelvic tilt. Now, the reason why I say this, I'm about to show you guys a clip of me right now demonstrating what that looks like, is because it's kind of like your hips being dropped forward, your lower back kind of pointing inward, alright, so it's giving you that bad arch, and your gut kind of sticks out, your abdomen relaxes. Now, when this happens, it causes a lot of back pain, of course, and it's kind of makes your abdomen a little bit weaker. Now, no, I've had abs, so it caught me as a surprise when I saw this, and it kind of made me think, like, oh my god, that is what I used to have, because I had abs back in the days, right? And I'm thinking in my head, like, I have abs, I would assume I have a pretty strong abdomen, right? Like, but it was actually the fact that I had an anterior pelvic tilt, my spine, my lumbar spine around that area, the lower back generally, alright, it was kind of pointed inwards, so it would stick up my gut, and I would be walking like a fucking, I don't know, flamingo. I believe that's the reason, but maybe, okay, because I know a lot of people have all these type of theories on it. Maybe, okay, maybe it is some HGH, I don't know, and at the end of the day, nobody really knows, unless you're Joe Rogan, nobody really knows whatsoever, so, it's not like I could tell you, I know, even though I titled this, I know exactly what. Him and a couple of his boys, alright, so I think it was his friends, I believe, that specifically were in this only, they were trying to lose a bunch of weight, and they were going in weigh-ins on the podcast every now and then, right? And the challenge is whoever loses the most weight, of course, right? So I guess whoever loses the most weight, the person who doesn't weigh in has to, I don't know, shave their beard or some shit like that. But when he took off his shirt and I saw his abdomen and his gut popping out while he was, weighing himself, he said that, he's a little bloated, that he had a very big meal before the weigh-in. So, guys, what I need you guys to know here is that, I know you guys ate food that makes you extremely bloated. So imagine having an anterior pelvic tilt while having bloating, and that's exactly the gut I would have. Like, the man, when he's standing on that fucking machine to weigh himself, it looks exactly like me. I had my abs kind of showing, but I had a whole round stomach. Now, a lot of people may, criticize me and be like, that has nothing to do with it, but because of the fact that I have somewhat of an experience with this, I strongly believe that's the reason, if you want me to be honest with you. And on top of that, guys, yeah, okay, maybe it could be HGH as well. You know what? Maybe if you factor in all these little things, the anterior pelvic tilt, the food that he said he ate that got him very bloated right before that weigh-in, and, the HGH, whatever. All that shit you added in, and yeah, it makes what he's got there, Another big thing I also wanted to really say is, guys, I've seen a couple videos on him, especially the one that More Plates, More Dates made on him.
What's up, guys? Derek, moreplatesmoredates.com. Today we're going to be talking about Joe Rogan's physique reveal recently that everyone is getting all up in arms about his bubble gut, and I sort of wanted to elaborate on exactly why he is looking the way he does now relative to how he looked when he was younger.
That went viral, but that's really the strong reason why I wanted to make it, because I saw what More Plates, More Dates did, and yeah, he's made a lot of valuable and important points, what it could have been, but I'm not too sure it's all that. That's my opinion. Now, guys, I don't think it's right that you compare, you know, somebody who is 52 to when he was in his 20s. Like, nobody looks the exact same from when they're 21 to 41. That's just something that, and if everybody could do it, they would do it. But you can't do that because nobody really looks the same now. You know, as time goes by and as you get older, your physique starts to lessen, you know, it starts to become less impressive, you know, you get all these wrinkles, all this shit. But, you know, I kind of understand his point of view when he's talking about the bone structure, because, yeah, of course, you know, when you take and abuse high amounts of HGH, you know, your bone structure starts to develop a little bit differently over time from the abuse, and, you know, you start to get in this distended stomach. Now, I do believe that. I do agree with that 100%, but again, guys, I'm not too sure that it is that. I mean, I wouldn't see a reason for this guy to be taking a high amount of HGH. Like, he's not no professional bodybuilder, so he wouldn't really have a reason to be taking enhancements like that. I don't see that being the issue. Because, you know, there is so many things that can make you bloated that you probably don't even know, you know, like lentils, beans, you know, even carbonated drinks can make you bloated. So having that distended look for a short period of time is normal. So you can't really say that he, you know, necessarily is like that 24/7, you know. Actually, a couple days, I don't know if it was a couple days or a week or two later, he made a little funny, like, little joke, you know, flexing his abs, saying he got leaner. I believe he said that he's on the carnivore diet. Now, I don't even want to get into that shit, but he said he was on the carnivore diet and he lost, I'm not too sure, 6 pounds, somewhere around there. You know, he lifted up his shirt and the guy is lean. Like, he has a six-pack. I don't see no distended stomach. Now, yeah, I'll take into consideration that, you know, he didn't stand up or anything, but, you know, by all means, like, if you were somebody who abused HGH and, you know, you have high insulin levels and, you know, your stomach is really pushed out and protruded out like that, it would be like that 24/7, sitting down or getting up, you know, it does not matter, even laying down, like, you're like that always. So I just don't think that's really what it is, guys. Like I said, anterior tilt, possibly the food that made him bloated as well. That's my opinion. That's what I think he did and will cause what he had on the show at that time. So yeah, if you guys like this video, let me know. Let me know if you guys want me to do a couple of things besides, you know, doing the natty or nots or the vlogs or challenges, whatever. You know, I like to switch it up every now and then. I like to do something new. So that's my opinion. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys did, comment, like, and subscribe. And once again, it's your boy from Crew Aesthetics. We at 2.28K subscribers. Thank you guys so much. We're about to hit 2.3K. Thank you so much. And yeah, have a good one, guys.